Hello everybody, Tanner Colford back at you with a new video, and today we'll be reviewing the Expendables 3. Now, I'm a little late on this because life gets busy, so yeah, that's what's going on. So, we had the first Expendables. I actually really enjoy the first Expendables. I did an old review of this on an old channel. I thought this movie was really awesome back when it came out. It came out about 2010-ish. Yeah, 2010, I believe. And I thought it was awesome. It was actually a funny thing about the first Expendables. It was one of the most fun movie experiences ever. For some reason, because people applauded for some of the crazy shit in this. And I've seen some awesome moments in theaters, but you don't really clap or anything like that, or scream and go and retire. But for this movie, everybody did. So first one is pretty fucking good. I mean, it was the first one. It was bringing all these iconic action movie heroes into one movie. So, I mean, what could you ask for? And then we got the Expendables 2. Not as good as the first one, but it's still pretty good. You get those punny jokes and shit with Arnold and Bruce Willis and all the other, and Chuck Norris, and everybody gets interacting there. It's awesome because Chuck Norris is in it. I mean, Chuck fucking Norris is in the second one, and he's not in the third one. There's something for you. And Bruce Willis is not in the third one as well. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. This movie is alright. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. The first movie is a hard R, if you can even see that. 18, rated R, whatever you want to call it. Now, this new one's PG-13, PG, whatever. So I'm guessing they were going for a more broader audience, because I mean, teenagers can go see this. People 13 and up can go see it now. Well, even the last one, I'm pretty sure was 14. Yeah, they definitely. Second one even went down. It was 14 for some I'm gonna be honest with you. I like my action movies from the 80s, 90s. They're usually rated R. Terminator, Die Hard, First Blood, all that. Can't remember. Pretty sure First Blood was rated R. Can't remember. RoboCop, stuff like that. So going into this PG-13ness, it kind of killed it for me because it has hidden violence. You're seeing people get killed, but you're not seeing anything happen, which is weird to me. uh, that's just me. I like my violence. I'm a violent person. Well, I'm not a violent person, but I mean, I like violent movies. I enjoy them quite a bit. And yeah, it kind of killed the vibe for me. It was still a fun movie. It's a fun movie. It's kind of the same case with Ninja Turtles. It was like a fun movie, but I'm still a little mixed about it. But I'm pretty sure Expendables is let's be honest here, it is probably one of the fucking weakest movies of this summer. Definitely. I heard this movie bombed. Not bombed, but I mean it didn't do as good as it could. You know what I mean? And overall, the whole series as a franchise doesn't do that good. Just like action movie enthusiasts like myself, they like it because you get these guys, these people coming together for one film, and that's why it's enjoyable. You get some Terminator jokes, Rambo jokes, Die Hard jokes, all that shit. Chuck Norris jokes. I mean, so it's worth for that. And I seen the third movie last night, cheap night, so it only cost me like $5-6 to see it, and it's not 3D. I am getting so fucking sick of 3D movies. It's driving me crazy. Now I'm gonna give you a little background. I live in a small little town, if you couldn't tell from my vlog, and our theater is not as big as, say, a place like Fredericton or Moncton. If you're Canadian or New Brunswicker, you know what I'm talking about. And when a movie comes, and if it is filmed in 3D, holy fuck, our theater will only play the 3D for the first little while, and I like seeing movies the first go. Like the first, I try to go opening night if I can. If it's some like Captain America or Spider Man or Guardians of the Galaxy, I seen all those opening night. So I mean, they were 3D because my feet are small, so it feels like every fucking movie I seen was 3D this year. I can't remember one that wasn't. I can't remember one a movie I seen this year not 3D, and it's because of my area, and that's how it is. And even in Mountain Theater, they offer 3D way more. It's just 3D in general is driving me fucking crazy. That's a video for another day, but I'm telling you, this is like the first movie I've seen probably all summer not 3D. Thank fucking God, because this movie does not need it. Trust me. This movie's not even that good to have in like that market thrown on it. I won't be surprised if they do a fourth one. It'll be 3D probably. It's a cash grab. But anyways, I will not get into that right now. But yeah, so this movie was fun. You had your jokes. Harrison Ford's in there. Ortiz in there. He's a UFC fighter if you don't know. If I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure, yeah, he's a UFC fighter. Or I don't know if he is anymore. I don't watch UFC that much. And who else is in there? There were some people I don't know. But yeah, Chuck Norris doesn't make a return for this one. Terry Crews, holy fuck, he got the shaft on this film. I don't know if the guy is busy, like in between the production and filming of this, and he kind of had to film a short part. Spoiler alert, by the way. Terry Crews is in the opening action sequence, gets shot, and he's out of the movie until the very fucking end, where he's like, "Oh yeah, that's great, I'm back." So we got like one little moment. He had one of my favorite moments in the first Expendables when he has that shotgun, he's just mowing guys down on the hallway, and they're just like the camera, the way they fucking filmed that scene was awesome. And that's one of the parts people applaud for is Terry Crews' part. Like he was so fucking funny in the first one. Even the second one, he was pretty funny. But this one, he was funny for fucking how long he was there. So he wasn't there long. He got shaft on that. And once again, Jet Li does come back, and he's not there very long. He's like at the end. Spoiler alert. He's only part of the end, like the end part. So I'm not too impressed with that. I like Jet Li. I enjoyed him in Lethal Weapon 4. I've enjoyed him in all his different movies he's done, and yeah, so he's barely in this. He barely does shit in this. So Jet Li, disappointing. Mel Gibson is in this, which is awesome to me. I know Mel Gibson, hates Jews, blah 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 blah, all that controversy of him. Let's forget about that. Let's just fucking forget about that for a little bit. Mel Gibson and Lethal Weapon, oh my fuck. Like that shit, Braveheart, all those movies he did back in the day. Awesome. Mad Max, people. Mad Max. Return to the Thunderdome? Come on. Mel Gibson is fucking awesome. And he was pretty good villain in this. And I'm glad to see the guy in this movie. He's a fucking action icon. I don't care what anyone says about him, or what they think about him, or the things he's done in the past. Whatever. He is. Watch Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're all fucking good. First one's the best. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. Yeah, so Mel Gibson, guys. He's pretty decent in this. Compared to the villain role of Claude Van Damme in the second one, Van Damme was way better. I enjoyed seeing him do those fucking kicks and stuff. To me, he was a more enjoyable, badass villain, but Mel Gibson was still good. And yeah. And who else? Fuck, I can't remember the actor's name. He's he's Mexican or Spanish, whatever. He's in like I can't remember the movie's name right now. It's a really good like shootout movie, just crazy gunfights and stuff. He's in that. That's why I remember him the most. I can't remember the movie's title right now. but he's in this. He's a little annoying in this, to be honest. So whatever, still kind of funny. They got some chick in there. I can't remember her name. Yeah, Randy Couture, Jason Statham, Dolph Lundgren. They all come back. They're all themselves. You know, Jason Statham mumbles. You can't understand him. Blah blah blah. Harrison Ford makes fun of that in the movie, which is hilarious as fuck. Yeah, Harrison Ford, pretty enjoyable. Holy hell, that guy's old. You can just tell by the age. And once again, Arnold's fucking awesome. Get to the chopper jokes. Fucking awesome. It's so funny because I watched Predator yesterday, like hours before seeing the film, because I was doing an action movie marathon. I was watching like Predator, First Blood, all that stuff. So yeah, it was awesome watching Predator, hearing "Get to the chopper," and then you hear it a couple times in this new movie. So that was pretty interesting. And another thing, Bruce Willis is not in this. Now, I know the whole thing, he was asked for too much money. Stallone's like, fuck you, blah, 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 you're out of the movie. So he's not in the movie. They refer to that. He's like, where's Church? That was Willis's character name in the first two movies. And Harrison Ford's like, let's just say he's out of the picture. Basically, it's like, yeah, he's fucking done. And I'm pretty sure Stallone and him won't be working together. And yeah, so it sucks Wilson on there because, man, Die Hard. Holy fuck, Die Hard. Masterpiece of action film in general. Watch Die Hard if you haven't. I swear to God, watch Die Hard. Not Die Hard 2, not Die Hard Vengeance, not Live Free or Die Hard, or even A Good Day to Die Hard. Those are all good in their own right, but Die Hard. Watch Die Hard. Nothing can touch it, except for Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is my favorite movie of all time. But Die Hard's like fucking right there. Like, right there. So yeah, Willis isn't in it. Disappointing. So I enjoy Willis. I enjoy him in, some of the recent movies like Red 2. He's pretty good in Red 2, even Red 1. Those are enjoyable recent movies. He was still funny in A Good Day to Die Hard. I know a lot of people don't like that movie, but I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, this movie overall was fun. Probably the second weakest movie of this year, I guess, compared to. I enjoyed more in Hercules, I can say that. So, yeah. I'm trying to think what I gave Hercules so I don't rate it lower. I'm going to give this movie a 7.7. A 7.7 out of 10. It was good. It was something, but it's definitely not Godzilla. It's definitely not the Raid 2. The Raid 2 is the best movie I've seen this year. And I'm going to stand by that until something proves me wrong before the year comes to an end. Maybe The Hobbit Part 3 will be really good. Or, yeah, that will be really good. I know that. But I'm pretty sure The Raid 2, just a masterpiece in action film. So, I don't think anything's going to beat that. Captain America, for the longest time, Winter Soldier was my favorite movie of the year until I seen The Raid 2, and then I was like, yeah, no. Captain America is my second favorite though, and then up after that's Godzilla, and then Spider-Man, and I can't remember the words exact. I know Godzilla's like up there because that was fucking enjoyable to watch. Other good movies like X-Men: Days of Future Past, that was pretty good. Yeah, so. But anyways, 7.7 out of 10. Go. It's hard. If you really enjoyed the first two, I would suggest to go see it. Maybe try to see it on cheap night if your cinema offers that. Up here, it's on a Tuesday. Tickets are cheaper. So maybe try to see it on cheap night. It's not 3D, so you don't have to worry about paying the $3-4 for the 3D glasses. It's enjoyable, and yeah, it's just fun, but overall, it's the weakest of the series so far. Definitely the weakest. Definitely. There was no doubt that this was, anyways. So, yes. The only people I'd suggest this to is people that liked the first two. If you could not give a flying fuck about this franchise at all, you've never watched them at all, don't see this. Trust me, you will not give a fuck if you haven't seen the first two. There is no point to jump in this one and watch this with no prior knowledge to anything going on in that movie, because you will not enjoy it. I could see that. If I seen this movie without like never seen the first two, I wouldn't have liked it. There was no way I would like this movie. But I enjoyed it because you know the characters, they're established, blah blah blah. Stallone, Statham, blah blah blah. Their characters are established. So yeah, 7.7. Comment below if my Hercules review is high. I'm pretty sure I gave Hercules like a 7.5 or a 7. I can't remember. So 7.7. It's fucking weird. Basically, it's a 7. It's pretty much a 7. Whatever. I enjoyed more than Hercules, but I didn't enjoy it more than like fucking anything else I seen this year. I'm pretty sure I could be corrected about that though. I'll have to think back to other movies I seen this year. Yeah, this is probably one of the weakest. That and Hercules and Ninja Turtles is pretty much there. Same with Transformers. Transformers is good, but yeah. Anyways, that's it. That's my review, guys. I'm Tanner the Geek. This is my review of Expendables 3. Coming up soon, movie review for Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. Hopefully, hoping to go see that very soon. And yeah, so stay tuned. We'll get more content going on the Geek channel right here. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, favorite, share this to your friends, show them how much of a fucking nerd I am. And I'm Tanner Colford, and that's it for this movie review, and I'll see you guys on the next Geeky video. Peace.